Andy Summers, signore e signori, arriva, fa il suo ingresso in questo studio naturale straordinario, fatto di verde, fatto di aria pulita finalmente, perché non ce n'è mai abbastanza, stai calmo, non ce n'è mai abbastanza di aria pulita. E Andy Summers che arriva, signore e signori. Eccolo là, si sta avvicinando con passo deciso Andy Summers.
Andrea, veramente non sto mica bene, cioè ci sono degli elicotteri, non è che ci sono delle zanzare.
Però c'è il verde, no? Babà! Scusi, stiamo lavorando, ci permette? Scusi, stiamo lavorando. Ci permette, eh?
Andrea, qua è entrata tutta la polvere nel computer.
Però c'è il verde.
C'è il verde.
Arriva Andy Summers, questo il grande chitarrista dei Police.
Poi dire, oh, chiedi se hanno un antistaminico qualcosa che...
Dai! Avevi una mosca! Andy Summers!
Cioè, veramente, non sto mica...
Ciao! Sono qua! Cioè, no, così è più comodo però. No, I was thinking it's more comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah. It's more comfortable, so.
Yeah.
Sì.
Just one second. Faccio la telefonata. No, lo dico al padrone che
Ok.
siamo... Un secondo solo. Spera che ci sia.
Sì, pronto?
Pronto? Santurbino?
Ah, Pezzi, è ancora lei, mi
Sì,
dica.
buonasera, salve. Ascolti, io sono in questo momento sto facendo il programma, non so se sta guardando in televisione Sushi, però stavo pensando...
Dove, scusi?
Sushi è il programma che sto facendo, che è quello dove faccio il programma nel locale che lei ci affitta. Allora, stavo
sì.
pensando, non so che se lei guarda il programma, adesso io ho un'intervista con Andy Summers, il glorioso chitarrista dei Police, le piace la musica?
Ah, i Police, sì, però preferisco la classica.
Ecco, però guardi, io le dico, secondo me le interesserà molto sentire che cosa dice Andy Summers, però stavo pensando, se lei guarda dopo l'intervista, noi, proprio mi è venuta in mente questa cosa, visto che siamo interessatissimi allo spazio, ci ho pensato, è molto comodo, ci troviamo molto bene anche con lei, è una bellissima persona, dopo noi, molto onestamente, molto chiari, le faremo vedere quanto costa fare un programma, perché, le dico sincero, guardi, costa 80 milioni fare una puntata e noi non abbiamo una lira di più, quindi noi faremo vedere quanto costa, proprio momento per momento, fare un programma in televisione, così lei si rende conto, magari ci viene un po' incontro, perché noi, onestamente, 10 milioni di momento... Sorry for
no problem.
this telephone call, just...
Yeah.
Hi!
Hi.
Because we have some problems with money.
You have problems with money?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's a long story anyway, it doesn't matter. But I mean, I think you have to relate with money anyway. If you, I mean, you are.
We all do.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what do you think about this relation with money? Maybe you can tell me something that.
Well, money is a great driving force. You know, we all have to relate to money, unless we're born super rich.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people, you know, make music for money, make art for money, make sex for money. You know, everything for money. It drives the world around, but it's like a wonderful thing and an evil thing at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a great corrupter.
In
It
fact,
corrupts
I mean,
art.
the problem is when you don't have enough money like we are. I mean, this is our problem now. But when you actually start playing with Police, I mean, I think your life...
Well, it changed eventually. It took, you know, at the beginning there was no money, but eventually, of course, there was a lot of money. It came in, you know. Then life changed.
Yeah, I mean, how? Like for
Well,
example-
you start to feel freer.
Yeah?
You start to buy things, and you feel more generous. You know, you're not so uptight about everything. You know,
Yeah.
you start to feel more freedom, because money can be freeing.
Yeah. And
That's what it buys. It's the
what
most
is the
valuable
evil
thing.
part of money when you actually...
Well, when you start only doing things for money, it can corrupt things, and when you can get ruthless towards other people for money, I think it can, you know, and certainly if you're an artist, if you start, you know, what they call selling out, you know, that's to get money, it changes maybe what you might do.
Yeah?
But then, you know, in a lot of ways, a lot of great art, especially in this country, the great Renaissance painters, they were paid to make their paintings. So some of the greatest art in the world, which comes from Italy, was made because people paid money for it.
Yeah, of course. It's
So
like,
it can be a good thing as well.
it's like brands now that they pay good commercials and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
what do
well, I
you think
wouldn't-
about music paid by a sponsor or something?
Well, you know, I mean, sometimes it's the only way. It's the world we live in now.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, you know, that it can bring things down. It can bring really good art down because it's motivated too much by money. And it creates a whole system then for the artist. It's hard to step outside of that and be free of that.
Yeah.
Because people need to survive, and in today's world, I think it's getting harder and harder. It's very hard to be just a pure painter anymore, or a
Yeah.
pure musician, and not to work for money, because there's a system set up now that you know, capitalism is ruling the world.
Yeah, have you got a kind of story of something that happened to you actually, something that you remember that when and when you thought about money, it's a really important thing or something like that.
Well, I don't know about one story in particular. I certainly know that, you know, money can bring you a lot of trouble, because when you start making money, it attracts not only good things, but bad things as well.
Bad people as well.
Yeah, and you feel like you get very protective, and that people are coming at you for the wrong reasons, and you have to really be on guard against things like that.
You think that to get money, you have to be clever? You think that is like
You don't necessarily, no, well,
it's just a matter of luck.
I think you have to be clever to hold on to it.
Uh-huh.
A lot of, you know, people who aren't necessarily clever but are in the right place at the right time end up getting some money. I mean, you could win the pools, like in England,
Yeah.
for instance, but the trick is to hold on to it, because the minute you have a lot of money, there's going to be like a lot of lawyers, accountants, you know,
course,
people who want to come in and like tell you how to spend it and give it to them.
Yeah, and what about now? Because now actually it's not you have your music, and maybe you can actually. I mean, I don't know. This is something maybe too personal, but
Yeah.
is it true that when you make a lot of success, you can actually live with the money that the royalties? The royalties, I think this is the name, and you
Yeah.
get royalties about the music you did with Police.
Yeah, they keep coming. They
Yeah?
keep going. But that's
A
not
lot
true
of
for
money?
everyone.
Sorry.
Yeah, a lot of money.
So maybe you can do something, and then now you can enjoy yourself
That's
playing
true.
jazz, for example.
Yes,
Like,
exactly right. Yeah, because to play jazz, it's very difficult to make a lot of money.
Right.
So I made it somewhere else. So, see, that's the great thing about money. It can give you freedom to do certain things, and that's the best way to use it, I think.
And you like better jazz than things that
Well, that's what I like to do right now, yeah.
Yeah. And when you used to
I
play.
don't make money for commercial reasons, but I don't think I ever did, really. But I was lucky enough to be in a band where it came together, and it happened to make a lot of money.
yeah.
We didn't form the Police to make money. We were together because we just were together, and we tried to make good music, and the result was we made a lot of money.
Is it true that you're going to put Police together once
No.
again?
No, it's not true.
Sure.
Well, you know, who
No,
knows?
just to know, because, you know,
No.
sometimes there is this rumor around about you.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors because a lot of people would like it, so the
Yeah.
door's not shut, but it's somewhere.
Not enough money
It's
or
swinging.
not enough reason
Oh
to
no,
do it?
to do it, there would be a lot of money, yeah. Yeah.
But not enough to do it. I mean, as reasons.
I don't know what the reasons are right now, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not going to do it.
There's no
Or
plan
you let
at the
you know.
moment.
You-
There's no
you
plan.
let out-
No,
you
I
let
would
out-
tell you right
All
now.
right, thank
yeah,
you.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Bene, Andy Summers.
Conta alla rovescia per Backstreet Boys Special Weekend.